All right, well, it's a really big project with a big impact on any of us who drive in the metro Boston area. So we wanted to get you inside of information on the Pike Lane drop. Boston 25's traffic anchor Catherine Parada got answers on that goal, the timeline, and how it will change where you drive.
Massachusetts traffic. It's perhaps best described as
wicked confusion.
I think it's kind of crazy.
And when you factor in major bridge work at the Pike and 128 interchange, drivers don't have the best predictions.
Lots of backups.
This is a complete interchange reconstruction project. So 8 different bridges, 8 different structures being rebuilt. It'll realign the turnpike when it's done and the connections back into 95.
The $318 million project will take a total of 5 years to complete. The latest phase started in September, with just one lane of traffic flowing on the Pike ramps coming and going from 128 northbound, an area that already has a reputation.
It's always been a high traffic area coming off of 95 up here. I work locally, so I have to take 95 north to get back to school, and it's always a hassle.
We knew you'd have questions about the traffic impacts from this project, so we met with MassDOT Highway Administrator Jonathan Gulliver in the work zone to break it down for you. The first question, what will you gain from this?
We wanted to make sure that we were going to be improving the safety of it and the service, which so there's not going to be extra lanes, but the improvement by not having that harder curves means that traffic won't have as many stops as it currently goes.
So what about traffic in the meantime?
Seeing the construction happening is going to be your biggest impact. There's going to be areas like on some of the ramps where the ramps have been reduced to accommodate the construction.
I've been keeping a close eye on volume in this area during the morning commute. But I wanted to drive through this myself to show you exactly what you might encounter. So we're going to start off with 128 northbound first. I drive on this every day. I haven't noticed any delays on the highway, but we're going to go on the ramp here. This is the ramp from 128 northbound to Pike west. Now the question is, how does it look if you're trying to make your way from the Pike onto 128 northbound? So we're going to check on that too. So here we are, driving on the ramp. So this is taking us from the Pike eastbound over to 128 northbound. Yes, right here. This is where that lane drops, and you can see that it is slowing you down a little bit in this spot.
In addition to the driving impacts, this project is also happening near the rails.
Our main goal is to whatever work that we're doing is to not disrupt their main service hours. So we're going to be doing it during off-service hours when we can do it safely without disrupting rail service.
Gulliver says some of the work has been happening off-site, helpful for minimizing traffic impacts. But that will change for 2 weekends in May during rapid bridge replacement. On those weekends, just one lane of traffic on the Pike will be open in each direction.
Traffic, it will be very reduced. I mean, one lane is not easy, but we time that so it's over a weekend, which is the lowest volume traffic, so that the disruption is as small as possible.
By the end of the project, commuters will have 5 brand new bridges and 3 others that have been revitalized. Until then, Gulliver says to plan ahead and check traffic conditions before you go to make sure your commute doesn't feature any extra bumps in the road. I'm Catherine Parada for your local station, Boston 25 News.